Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So this evening, what I have for you are the warm reviews on the 2023 holiday bricks. I hope that you guys enjoy them as much as I did. There's not a bad brick in the bunch, but I will tell you how I feel after warming that is a little bit different than what I did in my cold sniff review, which often happens. So the one that is coming in at number 5 did stay the same, and that's going to be Candy Apple. This used to be called Winter Candy Apple, but because in the name and in the scent, it is so close to Bath & Body Works Winter Candy Apple, I think that that's probably why they changed it. So Candy Apple, Scentsy says, is supposed to be a sweet green, well actually a tart green apple with a sweet candy accent. And there are other notes that are in this, so I went and looked up the Bath & Body Works version. And they claim that there is rose and orange also, and I would not be surprised if some of that is in here too. It is a very powerful scent. It doesn't really change. It just lasts and lasts and lasts. Might lose a little bit of the tartness over time, but it is a very good smell. Possibly one that will mix well, I'm not sure, because now that I have warmed it, it is very strong. And it's one that I will get tired of faster than the others, so that's why I ranked it at the bottom. But as far as performance, it's probably the most solid. Now, the one that is in number 4, I love the scent. The scent appeal is probably more like up at number 2 in rank for me. But the performance just made me push it to the bottom of the pile. Now, is it bad? No, but it's soft. So I would say small to medium spaces and possibly like a couple other bars that I have here to discuss that might be similar. Over time, it will strengthen, its performance will get better, and then I would push it up back to my number 2 spot because it is just gorgeous. And that is going to be Forever Flannel. So this falls right in between cozy body care and a little bit of light laundry. It's not heavy and laundryish at all. It is gorgeous, you guys. And if you're okay with the bedroom scent, please pick this up. If you like lavender, if you like these other two, because this one is lavender and sandalwood and bergamot, these other two scents, if you kind of throw in a little bit of French lavender and blend these two, which are going to be Fuzzy Blanket and Cozy Cardigan, if you can imagine all that rolled into one bar, I would say that's Forever Flannel. So your Fuzzy Blanket was from the summer, and when I first got my bar of this in Bring Back My Bar, it wasn't that great of a performer. It has since strengthened. It's definitely a little bit more laundry than the Forever Flannel, but it's similar in its personality. And then the other one, and I have to credit this to Angie Smith, is Cozy Cardigan. Cozy Cardigan, the softness and the more body care aspect really is similar to the Forever Flannel. So when she was doing her cold sniffs, she said, wow, Forever Flannel kind of reminds me of Cozy Cardigan. And I think she nailed it. So the rose that's in here and more of a suede note is obviously not in the Forever Flannel. This is a bit more bubble bath or laundry clean because of the lavender, but the cuddle factor and the sweetness and the gentleness is very similar to your Cozy Cardigan. I really like it. I will be clubbing this probably in my quarterly because I want to see if over time this does get stronger, and then if it does, it'll probably stay in my club for a long time. Now, the other 3 that I've got here did shuffle around quite a bit after melting. So my number 1 scent on cold was the Orange Spice and Everything Nice. When I warmed it, I still really enjoy it. These top 3 are fantastic. The top 4 are fantastic, and I will be getting more in one form or fashion of all of them. But the Orange Spice and Everything Nice, when I warmed it, I didn't love it as much as I thought that I would because I already have a bunch of other orange scents. So this on cold has a uniqueness to it that on warm, I think kind of goes away. So the vanilla bean and the sweet orange and the mulled spices that Scentsy says is in the Orange Spice and Everything Nice. Yes, it's all there, but I already have Sweet Orange Pomander, which is much spicier, the Mandarin Moon, which is spicier but has a similar orange, and Wassail Wonderland, which is different. I will say that the Wassail Wonderland has far more tree, it's more aggressive, but the juicy orange that I've already got like 7 or 8 bars of this, that's kind of what you get in the Orange Spice and Everything Nice. But what makes this its own thing, if you guys are upset because I compared it at all to Wassail Wonderland, is this has no bite. This is sweet, very mellow, very lovely. So you've got the vanilla bean, you have the orange, and you have just a little bit of spice, not very much. So mostly what I get out of this over the long haul, because I melted it twice in 2 different places. I did my basement and I also did my back room, couple warmers in each. You get a lot of this juice orange. So it's really good, and I do get the vanilla bean. Do I really enjoy it? Yes, I do. If I didn't already have those 3 other orange scents, I'd probably be more excited, but it's not as unique as I thought it was going to be on Warm, because I get so much of that same juicy orange that's in Wassail Wonderland. But what this has, that if that idea scares you off, this has got the clove and all that tree, which Orange Spice and Everything Nice does not have at all. So they are different, but not different enough for me to need another one of those in my club. Do I want another brick? Yes, I think I do. I will enjoy it, but it just didn't end up speaking to me the same on Warm. Now, the next thing, which was happy for me, was that Cozy Kitchen, when I warmed it, really came to life for me. It is a medium throw. It is something that borders between a background scent and a good strong medium. It's not going to knock you over. And the Orange Spice and Everything Nice was a good medium strong throw, but not for a really long time. Over the course of the day, it dropped. And then later, I got this really nice mix of orange and vanilla bean, and I did like it. But I guess for me personally, if I was going to put things in my club, I already have the Mandarin Moon and the Sweet Orange Pomander, and I have like 9 of this. So do I need a lot more of the other one? That's the reason I knocked it down. But this one, I could have 20 bakery scents, and for me, I need another one, because this is the amalgamation of all good things in bakery. It is creamy. It is slightly cinnamony, not very much. It has the brown sugar. It's got a little bit of milkiness. It's got some oatiness. It's the perfect blend of everything. So I do have a bar of Sweet Cream Spice, which was popping up in our flash sale bundles. This is an older one that some of you, I think, might even have in a brick. I don't remember. So this has got more like vanilla bean buttercream aspects, but it has the same sort of cream with spices note as the Cozy Kitchen. But then with the Cozy Kitchen, you add the bite from the brown sugar, the little bit of cinnamon, and the oats. And then everybody wanted to know, is it anything like our oats and honey? No, I'm sorry, guys, it's not. The oats and the golden brown thing that's going on in here is just far more bakery than this, which is like a creamy blended bakery. But this I love. It's going in my bi-monthly club. I have to have another brick. I'm going to go through tons of it. Today I melted it in alternate warmers with cran apple crumble. It was beautiful. It would be great with frosted cinnamon roll. It would be great with almost anything that already has sort of a bakery or spice disposition. It's fantastic because I love medium strength scents. I mean, I appreciate a boomer here and there, but what am I going to melt all the time? What's in my club, what's in my bi-monthly club is mostly medium, kind of mild-mannered but pleasant scents. There's lots of that in there. So that one is totally a winner for me, and it's absolutely going in my club. So you guys have probably figured out that the one that went to the top is Holly Jolly Cider. Now, why did that change? Because on Warm, this gets so Christmassy, you guys. It is so beautiful. And it did surprise me how pleasant this was. This is a medium strong performer. I really don't think that its longevity is awesome, but the appeal, the scent appeal, and it'll be good for a whole day where company would be over for dinner or for Christmas or something like that. This is a winner. So they claim that there's cinnamon stick, evergreen, and apple cider. I get so many different things going on in this brick. When I was melting it, there was even a period of time where I don't know if I was losing my mind, but I smelled chestnut and clove from Bath & Body Works somewhere in the middle of the melt with this. Now, given I do have a Fall Into Love fragrance flower in the same room that I was doing some of this, but I also put it in some other places. And over the course of the last 2 days, I just fell in love with this. It's beautiful. Now, it's not going to be a boomer like the mulled cider and spice that we've had in the past it was too much. But it's a good medium. Probably if you used like 1 brick cube or 3/4 of a brick cube in 2 or 3 different warmers in an open space, you'd be very, very good to go for a while. None of these particular bricks, I think, except the Winter Candy Apple, are going to go solidly for a couple of days at a higher level. The Forever Flannel will tick along probably for a long time in a small space, but at a low level. The Orange Spice and Everything Nice is going to be the worst for really being a boomer and then falling off. And then when it mellows out, it's got its own really nice secondary scent. The Mulled Cider in the Holly Jolly Cider is going to go and build, and it's going to go, and then it's going to kind of drop off. And I will say that Cozy Kitchen is probably the one with the nicest medium level longevity, because I put this in on the first afternoon right after I filmed. And then in the middle of the night, I had to get up and let the dog out, and it was beautiful. And the next morning, it was still beautiful. And around lunchtime, I had to change things out to get more things in the warmer. So if I was only going to recommend 2 of these, it would probably be the Cozy Kitchen and the Holly Jolly Cider. If I was going to do 3, then I have a hard time, because the Forever Flannel, if you don't mind a bedroom scent, I just absolutely love it. But the Orange Spice and Everything Nice is so lovely. It is so lovely, and if you do not have the other orange bars that I already do, you got to get some of that and probably club it, because that vanilla bean with the juicy orange, it's a very happy juicy orange and just really subtle spice, is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Just not as unique for me, which pushed it down in the ranks. But this Holly Jolly Cider, we truly don't have anything quite like this. It's very expected, it's very Christmas, it's very classic, but it's also very good. So I hope that those things are helpful to you. Again, you'll be able to get these on the 16th. Actually, I don't think I said that yet. You can get them on the 16th of October. You can throw them as a bar in club if you do not have a club yet. You don't have to do club for the rest of your life. If you don't want to have one for forever, but you don't want to do bricks, sign up for a monthly shipment of club. Make sure that it's processed, and you can cancel it, or maybe carry it for a couple of months or skip a month to see if you want more before you say goodbye, or start a quarterly club where you could get them now, and then you'll have the opportunity to skip that in 3 months. And then if you want them 6 months down the road, they're there. Because one of the things you do need to know is that it's not very common for the bricks to go into the catalog. It happened with Fluffy Fleece, but it doesn't happen a lot. So if any of these become a love of yours, and especially if you are a bakery person like me, Cozy Kitchen is very good. Should be in your toolkit for the long haul if you like those medium, just kind of middle of the road and gentle but good bakery scents. That one and Frosted Cinnamon Roll of the recent releases, I'm going to have both of those in my bi-monthly club because of the way that our bakery has kind of changed, and I'm not so happy with some of the other ones. So this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. I hope that this was helpful. Now, if I was going to repurchase these because I didn't have a lot of wax, I would get everybody except Candy Apple because I like all of them that much. Being that I have a lot of wax, that's the reason that I've told you some of the things. Holly Jolly Cider will probably go in my quarterly. Cozy Kitchen goes in my bi-monthly. Forever Flannel is going to go in my quarterly as an experiment, and I'll probably pick up a couple more bricks of Orange Spice and Everything Nice. And if I didn't have the other 3, I would club them. And Winter Candy Apple, it's just always going to be Winter Candy Apple to me. The extra brick of that will probably go to my mother if I choose to do the $90 5-brick bundle, which will be available to you guys also on the 16th. Or you can do 2 for $40, or you can get one of these for $24. So I hope that you guys really enjoy these and that this was an informative video. You can't really go wrong with any of these scents as long as your expectations are correct. So again, Elizabeth with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. God bless and have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your Scentsy.